this is what we're going to start out with, okay? We got a little onesie here. So cute, y'all. You can do this on any t-shirt, okay? Any colored t-shirt. You could use white t-shirts, because if you use a colored t-shirt, you could use white ink, whatever. But I'm just going to go with the basic white little cute onesie, okay? And show you what I did for my little grand niece. So this is what I'm going to be using. So I'm using the Alpha Bellies stamps, okay? With one of the lettering stamps, okay? So this is the Alpha Bellies. All this little, pretty little decorative stamps, okay? And these are some of the ideas, okay, that I can help you with, all right? Aren't those cute? That's so pretty. So we're going to just start. All right, so once, I'm going to pull you down. Okay. Now, you want to put something under your onesie or your t-shirt, whatever you're using. I may do another little video for with a t-shirt. All right, so I'm going to put, let's see, I've got just part of a little plastic. You can use cardboard. This is part of a little plastic, wipe some of this off. I've washed it, so it's got a little bit of water on it. But I'm going to slide it under my onesie like this. Okay. Now, her name is Joanie, the one I did earlier. So I'm just going to start with that one. And I'm using, and I've put them on a thin mount, but I'm using a few pieces. Make sure the light's not, okay? It has several little pieces in this stamp set, okay? And you'll see as I stamp. So, we're going to do some masking as well. This set does come with a mask, which are these little thin pieces, and you can see these are the little two pieces that I have popped out to use, okay? And I've got them, they're so tiny. I put them in this plastic baggie. I colored them with some alcohol ink so I wouldn't lose them. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is this part. Is these little parts right here. Let's see if I can, oh, sorry, my hand is right in. I'm going to see if I can zoom in just a little bit so you can see really well. So, I'm going to be using black ink. Now you can do this with any of our stamps, but this is a good little, if you need a quick Christmas gift, baby shower gift. Right now I'm thinking of Christmas and all the little t-shirts you can make if you have those little kids, and you can do these quickly, okay? Alright, so I'm going to start by trying to kind of center where I want everything. Alright? With the R kind of in the middle. I'm also going to be using this decorative piece to come over it like this. Okay? So I'm thinking that's good, like that. Alright? So, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to leave that there for now. I'm going to come over here, put that over here with my, now here's the ink set. I already have black ink in there. Now, I like to use, you can just kind of tap on top of the stamp like that. I actually like to use my brayer, okay, because when I stamp, I'm a little heavy-handed, so I sometimes get it on the flat part. So I'm going to just rub it on here. Oh, that's not getting very long. I may need to fill some of that up. Let's see. Maybe I should do this. Let's just do it like this for now. Make sure though that this is my ink set that has a lot in it. Just get it nice and juicy. And see right here, you don't want any on the outside there. I'm afraid that's not looking dark enough. I have two sets. One is IOD ink and one is not, so I want to make sure I've got IOD ink. You kind of have to press it hard because this isn't like stamping on canvas or a piece of wood, okay? So you want to get it in there, get it in those fibers. Okay. So see how cute that is? So cute. Okay, so it did come off a lot better than I even thought it was coming off. All right. So I'm gonna wipe that off. I don't want to stain my. So I'm just gonna go against what I was saying and go ahead and stamp it like this because you can. It just gets juicier like this than rolling it on there. Okay. So you get more ink is what I'm saying. All right. Now this one I'm gonna line up this little where it V's right there, and I'm gonna put it right up under the bottom of those leaves, like so. Okay. Press it down. All in those fibers. Making sure just to press on that and not on the thin mount part. Okay. So you can see how that's coming off really well. All right. Now, here's where the masking comes in, okay? So these are the masks that come with your stamp set, and they're the same little pieces that I just used, okay? So I'm gonna, now this is already, I mean it dries quickly, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the little mask on top, right on top of where I stamped. Now be careful not to get ink on your fingers as you're handling your shirt. Okay, so that fits right over that. Do the same with this. Just like that. Okay? Now I'm going to take my letter R. I'm using an R. You could use any letter. This is from the typesetting lettering stamp set, typesetting. And this is good. This technique, okay, what did I do with that picture? Okay, this technique is good with any of the letters that have a straight edge right there. Okay, so while you have that, the mask down, I'm just going to go around with my stamp set because I probably have more ink in some spots than in others. These are made to be a little distressed, so it's not going to be a really solid block. All right. And I'm just going to line it up. I want the little design to show. Okay, so I'm just going to put it right on top like that. Press it down. Now these make the best little baby shower gifts. I'm going to make my own self a t-shirt. I'm going to go buy some t-shirts today. Just some white. This works better on all cotton. Wash your shirt first. Just kind of wash it and lightly dry it first. Alright, see how cute that is? Okay, the mask came off on here, which is fine. I'm just going to drop it over here. Now, you can stop right there if you just want that to be done. That may be what I do with mine. I don't know. I just love the simplicity of that. Okay. I'll just turn it around. And that's sweet. How sweet is that? I see these in boutiques that are, similar to this. And some of those little boutiques that are like all white stuff. Like we have a white flowers shop. It's called. We have a mustard seeds, I think it's called. Anyway, and I'm going to go ahead. Now, this is this is on the same stamp set. Okay. Let's see, I'm going to just stamp it right here. in different colors. I just really love the black and white. Okay, now I'm just going to kind of situate it. Let's see. Let's go right there. So press it down with one finger. Okay, holding it down like that, and then come back. Hold it in place. Just try to hold it in place. That's the most important part. Okay. Just pressing it into those fibers. And when I get through, I'm just going to take a handkerchief or something thin, a pillowcase or something, lay it on top, and then you're going to heat set it with your iron, okay? Don't steam it, don't press your little steam button. Just put it on the hot setting and let it go. Press over it. There you go. How sweet is this? And I even did it without getting ink on my hands. I can't believe it. You just pull it out. Okay. Like I said, I'm going to heat set it. And then look, how cute is that? That's so sweet. And I actually got it pretty much in the center. You could put it on the side up top. You could use a little letter. We had so many possibilities, y'all. So, again, I may do one more. A regular size t-shirt. So I'm going to go run find one of those, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, I got to thinking, maybe you didn't want to use ink, okay? So what if we used paint? So I've got a black t-shirt here, and I'm going to do it with paint, and let's see how that works. All right, so again, I'm going to just put something under my shirt. Just gives it, support, and it also helps it not to leak through the other side. Okay. Oh, let me put you down. Okay, so again, I'm so sorry. All right, so here's my little plastic piece. Now you can use anything, cardboard, but something that the paint or ink wouldn't go through. This is just a little black t-shirt. I got it Walmart. Now these run really small. This may even be too small for me. It's a medium, and you see it's kind of small. All right, I'm just gonna line it up here. Get you all the way down. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna use my initial, which is J. All right, so I'm just gonna kind of lay it out. Like I just, it'd be cute to put it on the, just up here at the top would be cute. Laverne and Shirley, okay, whatever. But I'm gonna just show you right here in the center, okay? And this actually is from the swoosh letter set, okay? They're the script letters, and they're pretty big. So the J is pretty big because it has this big loop coming down. So I want that right there. I want to use this same little floral thing I used on the onesie, and I want it to kind of just be part of my J like that. Isn't that pretty? And then the smaller version of that, I just kind of want just maybe up like this. Kind of like that. We'll see. I may not even want this. We'll see. That's the thing. You just play around with them, okay? So, the way we do this, again, we're going to have to mask this so it'll look like it's part of that and my J is behind it. So, this, whatever you want on top, you stamp first. So, I'm going to be stamping this first. And I kind of need to mark, like where I am. I'm just going to put this right here, this little stick, knowing that the corner of my, see, like that, the corner of this little, what's that called again? Thin mount. Thin mount. And it's just, you know, it's just a piece hard plastic. I sell these on my site. And I like, it's just so that you'll have something to hold on to when you go to stamp. Uh-oh, I hope that doesn't fall down. But it just gives you something to hold on to, like that. All right, so I'm gonna use paint this time. Let's see, now alcohol, you see I have my alcohol out. I don't know where my top is. But this helps, like if you're, I'll just have to move it for now. I hope I don't spill it. Where's the top one? There it is. If your things aren't sticking well, use alcohol and clean off your thin mount, and then it should stick. Okay. Again, this is the swoosh stamp set. I'm gonna open, this is White Swan, if I can get it open. Ah. All right. So again, I would wash this and kind of, you know, wash it and dry it, or you don't have to dry it actually. All right, I'm just gonna spoon some out here on my, oh, you can't see that, let me move it just a hair. All right, I'm spooning out my paint onto my little piece of plastic. Oh, I don't think I even need that much. Which I love to get these at the Dollar Tree. Okay, they're just like cutting boards, plastic cutting boards. Be careful, don't have your paint or anything near your shirt. Believe me, I know, I've ruined some stuff. All right, I'm just gonna load up my brayer. Okay, I kind of backload it because I don't want it like totally, I don't want it dripping. You do want it covered well, so look at your brayer. Okay, just make sure it's covered well like this, not dripping. All right, and I'm just gonna brush it on right here. All right, make sure you wipe off any that gets on that part. All right. Now, remember, I marked the corner to go with this stick. So that's how I'm remembering exactly where I want it. So put it right there. Press it down with my finger. So y'all, you know, you could do this on pillows, tea towels. It's just, these are great little ideas for quick little gifts. Okay. Just lift it up. All right, there you go, that's cute. Now, the paint doesn't dry as quick as the ink, so I'm going to take my heat gun and just kind of give it a little. Now this, again, I am using DIY paint. It's a chalk paint, and so it will dry quickly. Down there by my thing. Okay, so I'm gonna move my stick. Now I'm gonna take my J. First of all, I'm gonna take, where'd it go? I hope I probably blew it off. Shoot. To matte, oh, there it went. So y'all, see how thin, I mean, look, you can't even see this when it's laying on my table. It just blends in. So it is best to, like I did with these little bitty things, paint these. You know, if you want to mask, and it's like with or just mark on them with a marker or something, because like I could have lost this easily. But anyway, I'm just going to lay it down. Okay, right on top. Right on top, just like that. All right. Fits perfectly. Now I'm going to take my J. Again, load up my brayer. Make sure it's nice and covered. Not soaking, but no empty spot on my brayer either, because I want to make sure I get it nice and covered. Okay. And then again, I've got it on the thin mount. This didn't want to stick very well on here, so I'm going to make sure I don't want it to fall off. So I've got to make sure of where I want this. Let's see. I had a picture. I'm going by some of these. Yeah, so I don't even want it right here. I want it right around, just like this. But you got to make sure your J is straight. These are so curvy. All right. So just like this, I think. Let it go. Holding on to it. Almost shifted. I hope I didn't shift. That's why you always want to hold it with one hand as you're kind of easily tickling it, but with some pressure. Again, I want to get it in those fibers. Okay. So cute. Now look, you see how it didn't cover some? All you have to do, grab a little paintbrush, dab it in here, and fill it in, because you've got your outline. So I just fill it in to make it a little darker. That's why people like to use ink, because it is a little, let me put my glasses on. It is a little more, seems to be a little more even, I guess. I don't know. But some people are afraid of the ink. It took me a long time to use the ink, to be honest. Kind of like you're just filling it in. And you don't have to do this, but I just wanted it just a little more filled in. Just take your time. Again, I'm going to heat set this. I'm gonna let it dry. I'm gonna heat set it, well, you know, I'm heat setting it with the heat gun, and then I'm gonna iron it. I think I'm gonna turn this just a little bit. To get that, part straight. Okay, so let me just turn it. I'm gonna move this arm up so I don't mess it up. The only reason I'm turning it is just so I can get a better angle on this little part right there. I don't know what went on right there, but just get your little brush, see? Straighten it out. Like that. You can even do that on the flower part if you'd rather. I kind of like that being kind of faint. But again, like I said, you can just keep adding or just leave it alone. It's hard for me to leave anything alone. That's just my nature. Just want a little bit of perfectionist, so I'll just keep getting it till playing with it till I get it like I like it. Okay, I love that. Let me just dot the eye a little bit more. All right, and let's see about this other little piece. Do I want it on there? I think I do. Let's see, I think I'm gonna pull it down some. That's what I wasn't liking. Yeah, I'm gonna pull it down a little bit like that. Okay, it's not on a thin mount, so let me show you what I'm talking about. All right, let's see. Let me see if I have some over here. All right, so they come in big sheets, and you see I've already cut these up. So I'm just gonna cut a little piece. Just kind of cut what you need. Just stick it on here. Hopefully it'll stick. If it doesn't stick, again, rub a little alcohol on there, like I'm gonna do right now. So I'm just gonna open up my alcohol. I'm just actually gonna stick my finger in there. These things get dusty, and you know, it won't, things won't stick well on there if it's just kind of dusty. My art room is, had the I had new flooring put in, and so it's a little dusty down here. All right, so I'm gonna load up my brush again, not my brush, brayer. And paint right over it. I think I do like the ink. I'm gonna say I like the ink better for fabric, but don't want the fat, if you don't want to use the ink or don't have it. So I'm just going to lay this down there. And the more you do, you'll get more used to how much paint to put on there and how much pressure to put down. And so I would take like a scrap t-shirt or an old t-shirt, practice a little bit. Practice a little bit first. It's not hard, but I understand it could be a little scary if you have a brand new shirt. I was working on that onesie and accidentally spilled a bunch of ink on the first one I tried. I was filling up my ink pad and the ink just spilled onto the shirt. All right, so let's just see what we got here. Uh-oh. Came off the thing, so you just pick it off there. So how cute is that? I really love it. Okay, I'm gonna take the thing off. Let me heat set it real quick. Well, let me take this out first. Well, let's see. I wanted to show you guys if, I'll take another little smaller brush maybe. No, that's not really smaller. Again, if you just wanna make it a little brighter, just in some of the areas. Okay, but I'm just gonna leave it. Okay, just gonna leave it. I like it. So take this out. I think that ink does make a little crisper image. for me. Pull you up. So again, all right, so see, got my J. So again, I would just put it, I can't ever get my cameras backwards. I'd put it on the ironing board, put a handkerchief over it, and just with the non-steam setting. And there you go, you have a cute little shirt, right? I love it. I think I may wear it today.